Hello.
Hello.
Hey, Nick. Hey, Kelly.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
We have some cool guests on today, Nick.
Yeah, we do,
I
Kelly.
can't wait to just introduce them and talk all things.
Yeah.
But here we are in the know in the 920 season 3 episode 6. Let's get right into it, shall we?
Hit that intro
Let's
button.
do it. Okay. The intro button. Okay.
In the know in the 920.
I think we danced last time.
Yeah. It's a fun little. You didn't know you were going to be dancing today, did you? Honey, you mentioned that.
You should have seen her in the lobby. Oh my gosh. What'd you call it?
Jiggle pop.
I feel like she's jiggle pop. That is so great. I feel like she's like, thank you so much, Trevor, for bringing me here today. Thank you for bringing her here today, Trevor.
Absolutely.
We are here today, Nicholas, with Trevor Lord
Who
and
is a returning guest.
a returning guest. I know, which is so cool. I love that so much.
So cool.
And Trevor, what exactly is your title again, Trevor?
Assistant Vice President
That's right.
of Strategic Partnerships
Assistant Vice President of Strategic Partnerships with Lawrence University,
with Lawrence University.
which is amazing.
Is so amazing.
Okay, this is good. Keep coming on my podcast, and let's keep in mind that my kids are going to be going to college in a few years. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'll send them your way. Okay. And we have Doctor. I think this is our first doctor we've ever had.
It would be our second doctor.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm off then.
The
Yeah.
heck was our first?
The sports medicine guy.
You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
We had a sports medicine doctor on. You're right. But
Yep.
still, we don't get a lot of doctors. So this is pretty cool. We're in the presence of greatness. Dr. Elizabeth Becker.
Hello.
Hi. And okay, tell us exactly, you were telling us beforehand, but tell everyone else what exactly, well, I don't know if there's like an exactly, it feels like the exactly could take a while to pin down, but what is the overarching, that you do for Lawrence?
Sure. Well, I'm an associate professor of neuroscience at Lawrence University. I also work as special assistant to the president.
Whoa.
And right, it's such a fun gig. But in my faculty role, I do research and I teach.
That's amazing.
And in my research, I'm really interested in how our early life experiences shape brain development and ultimately our behavior.
I love that.
That's
That
so
is
cool.
so cool. I know. Like, I'm fascinated by this whole topic. This is so great. Did you ever, I'm just curious, like, were you always in the education path? Is that always the path that you wanted to be in? Or did you ever, were you ever, doing brain surgery?
Great question. Actually, I started doing brain surgery,
You did?
yes, at Lawrence University.
Okay.
So I was an undergraduate student there
Okay.
100 years ago. And
That's what I always say about when I went to school, too. Yeah.
no, it feels like it.
I know. I hear you.
I trained with Dr. Bruce Hetzler.
Okay.
And I was a voice performance major who happened to
Shush.
take a psych class and fall in love with
This
it.
is insane. This is insane. I love this.
It's typical Lawrence. Lawrence is a place where kids who are multi-interested
Sure.
find themselves.
Yeah.
You like music, you like art, you
Right.
like science. So does everyone else here at
Sure.
our institution.
And you just kind of find all that out as you
Explore
go.
your passions.
So
Dude,
Yeah.
cool.
that's the whole point of these small private liberal arts colleges is
Sure.
to give you an opportunity to explore
Yeah,
and find your passion.
that is so cool. Oh my gosh, I love that. So you went like in a totally different direction then.
Totally different direction, although until the last couple years I was both performing and teaching and doing research all
She
at the
does it
same
all.
time.
This is so
Jeez.
cool. I love this. Oh my gosh. Wow. I feel like I need to go
Yeah.
achieve something as soon
She's
as
gotta-
this podcast is over. I'm just feeling very underachieved at this moment. My gosh.
She's got a
This is
busier
really cool.
schedule than Tori Davies.
Seriously, than my daughter, right? I know. My daughter's
Oh.
10 and she's in competitive dance and amongst 700 other activities. She's the type of kid that she reminds me of me very much, where like if there's an activity, she wants to do it. So the other day it was, Mom, intramural pickleball is now happening at school and I need you to sign me up, please. It's on Wednesdays, and she's got like an hour on Wednesdays where it actually fits in. And she's like, she literally, you guys, she's so sweet. She's so great. But some of the texts, and again, I just see myself like coming out in her. She texts me and she's like, so report back as soon as you have me signed up, okay? Report back. Okay. Check.
Wow.
I'll report back to you, ma'am.
She's got it together. What grade?
She's in 5th grade.
In 5th grade. So in just a couple of years, we can get her involved in some of our summer programs.
She would, that would be amazing, honestly, because she's very, she wants to be on Broadway. And yep, and she last year wrote a paper about how she's very specific. She wants to win, I think she said 22?
I believe it was 22 Tonys.
Tony Awards.
Ooh, yeah,
She was
okay.
very specific about that. 22 Tony Awards. I was like, wow, that's amazing. And then she's going to buy me a house. That was part of her plan. I was like, well, let's make a copy of this. And I need you to initial and date it and notarize it. But no, oh my goodness, how terrible.
Kelly Davies.
Phone. I thought I had it on silent. We're going to just, okay. But she is very into like the drama and the acting. And again, like she loves like doing like the voice stuff and all of that. And so I just feel like she's like going to kind of go down that path. She's done last year she did the Lawrence Girls Choir too. And she really liked that. So we're open to all kinds of experiences.
That's incredible.
Yes.
Well, the Lawrence Community Music School does so much for
Yes.
kids all ages,
It's fantastic.
which is amazing.
We were blown away by the performance.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
absolutely. Well, Lawrence has a world-renowned conservatory.
Yeah.
So that's amazing.
It is amazing.
What people don't know as much is that we also have a really strong theater program.
Okay.
And our theater department is actually launching a brand new theater camp for students that are entering high school.
Oh my gosh, this could be amazing. This could be so great. And then someday when she goes to college, I'll be just down the street. I love this. She'll love it. It'll be so great. All right. Well, Trevor and Dr. Elizabeth. We'll just call you Elizabeth. Or do you want Dr. I don't know.
Elizabeth is perfect.
Okay, I was like, I didn't know. I was like, should I be saying Dr. Elizabeth or Doctor? Okay. She's like, what the hell? Tell us everything. What is going on at Lawrence? What is coming up? I feel like we're getting into the spring season, right? So
much.
what is happening?
Wow. Yeah. So, a little context setting.
Okay.
So last time I was here,
Yes.
we launched aviation for the first
Which was
time.
so
Yeah.
cool. Honestly, I thought that
crazy.
was the coolest program.
Yeah.
Is
it
that
was-
happening this summer again?
Yes. But the first time
Yeah.
we got feedback from our students that they were looking to get in the air. So this year we're bringing the. Actually, I think you asked about this. Are you going to let them
Shush.
fly?
That is so cool.
this
I think I
year,
did.
this year they're getting in the air. We're partnering with EAA Young
Okay.
Eagles.
Yeah.
So they're one of our newest key partners, and EAA is going to get them in the air.
That
which
is so
amazing.
cool.
Yeah. So it went from a 4-day experience to 5 days.
That is amazing. Is the sign up happening for this already?
It is. It's
Okay.
online, ready to go.
Okay. So
Yeah.
people just go onto the website, go onto your website and
Yep.
they can sign up.
Yep. Summer at Lawrence has all the options.
What is the age range on this?
So for aviation, actually since we last met,
Yes.
we launched an entire institute called the Ascent Summer Institute, which aviation now lives within.
Okay.
And this is residential and day camps.
Okay.
So aviation is an example of that.
Sure.
We have 3 other courses that we're offering in the Ascent Summer Institute umbrella.
Sure.
So yeah, we're really excited about that.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
2 of them are residential, meaning they stay for the whole week
Yep.
at the dorms.
Oh my gosh, that's so great.
And then 2 are day camps, so you can just drive in, drop your kid off, pick them up at the end of the day.
And what age?
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay.
High schools.
High school.
schoolers.
High
Yeah,
schoolers,
so
okay.
freshman through senior.
That's amazing.
Rising freshmen. So
Rising freshmen.
all the 8th graders out there listening.
I was just going to say, so
This
next
is for you.
year, I was just going to say next year,
Cool.
my son will be in 8th grade, and I feel like he would love this kind of
Oh, yeah.
thing. Yeah, this is right up Jay's alley.
Well, and there's a whole different smattering of offerings as well. One of the classes that I'm super excited about is art of video games. So kids are going to be
Oh my
learning how
gosh.
to code, how to design, and how to storytell.
That is so cool.
Right? So we're really excited
Oh,
about that
he
one.
will love. He will eat that up. He is all about, like, I don't even understand half of the stuff that that he does. He just turned 13 and he's like, Mom, look at this Minecraft world or whatever that I just created. And I'm like, what? Like, it's just mind blowing to me because I have no idea what's happening.
Wow.
That's so cool. That
Yeah.
is so cool.
It's awesome. What's
Yeah.
our fourth class?
Creative collaboration for theater.
Theater.
Ooh.
That's the theater program. And we also have one on maps.
Yes. Understanding and using GIS mapping.
Oh,
Okay.
we could use
Oh.
that. I could use that.
We should make that
Or-
a mandatory
I know.
class for people that work here.
Seriously. Yes.
We could do a
We're looking at
partnership.
GISs all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you guys ever want to come in and
Yeah,
talk about
seriously,
GIS maps, for
please.
sure.
Oh my God, I'm so
Our
bad
team
at
needs it.
everything with maps.
I'm on the
That's-
GIS all day.
I know you are.
Amazing. Maybe you two should be guests on our podcast.
Yes.
That'd
we're
be so
we're
fun.
we're kind of dabbling in the.
I love
We
it.
don't have one, but
We
you've
don't.
inspired us.
You inspired us.
I love that. Oh my
Yes.
gosh,
There
this
it
would
goes.
be so fun.
Crossover episode.
This is so
Yeah.
great. This is so cool. I was just talking with Appleton downtown before this, and we're going to be one of the sponsors for the Small Business Saturday, which is obviously a ways away now, because I want to enjoy all things spring and summer and all of that before we get into any of that. But once we get to that point again, we're going to do that. And I suggested to her, I said, what if we bring our podcast to you guys, since we're always like promoting small businesses, and then we can like have a bunch of the small businesses on like at the beginning of the day and talking about like what their specials are. And
You could do that at our Business and Entrepreneurship Center.
oh my gosh, look at this.
Bring your stuff.
I love this.
Set
This
it
is-
up.
Just teeing them up for them over here,
Seriously,
Kelly.
this is what I love so much about this
That's
though,
a
because
great
I
segue.
am seriously, I'm such an introvert, and the older I get, the more introverted I get. And I really have to push myself to do all these kinds of things, but I'm constantly telling my team, these are the types of things that you're building relationships with people, and you never know where one thing is going to lead to the next, and I always do this and leave with like such a full heart. I'm always happy about it, so it's a really good thing. But you get in your daily routine and you're doing your things, and sometimes it's like, okay, now I got to stop and I got to do this. But that's why we've made it I'm like, Nick, we're going to pick a time, and that's what we've done for the last 3 years, and it just works.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Okay, so tell us more about this is so great. So you've got these 4 courses in the Ascent program. Is that what I'm understanding?
Yep.
Okay. And that's all happening this summer.
All this summer.
Okay. And people can just go right on the website, sign up. Mm-hmm. If you're 8th grade, going into your freshman year, got it. You
And
can
up.
sign up.
So
and up.
all
Yep.
all ages.
Sure.
And it's nice because if you have a summer job,
Yeah.
it's a 1-week experience
Right.
for you.
Sure.
We've got some longer experiences that we want to talk about today on the
Oh, I'm
show.
excited. Yes.
But, can I say show? Are we on a show?
Yeah. This is a show.
On a chat show.
Uh-huh. Yes.
So that we're excited to talk about.
Yeah.
But I think this is a really great way to get exposed to everything that Lawrence has to offer.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. I love that. And how fun. Like, I remember as a kid that age, like going to different summer camps and like staying overnight at a university and, some of that kind of stuff. And it was just like, you just feel like you're really in the big leagues,
Yeah.
So,
Totally.
very cool. Well, tell us more. What else do you guys got coming down? I feel like you guys have just been busy.
It was so busy. So busy.
Like, this is a lot to roll out, at all at once.
Right.
You're busy. Tell us more.
Odyssey.
Odyssey.
Okay.
So Odyssey and Ascent are
Okay.
yin and yang.
Okay.
Odyssey, we started
6, 7. I know.
out. You did it.
I have a
Okay.
middle schooler. Yeah.
Yeah.
mhm.
Okay.
He'll appreciate that.
fine. That's
He watches
probably where
the
that came
episodes.
from.
Yep.
Although I heard it's going away.
Thank God.
Oh, it's
Because
well dead.
old people
at
are
this point.
doing it.
Yes,
God.
Yeah.
that's exactly
Do you know what though? I
happened.
have to say, when we were in Disney, I ordered, because I'm the mom that's like, we're gonna wear matching Disney shirts, and I had Mickey Mouse. You know the Mickey Mouse hands, right? Like the white gloves, right? Mickey Mouse. They were 6'7". They were in the shape of a 6'7", and my kids are like, Mom, and I was like, you know what? Can't beat them. Join them.
Just
We're
roll
doing
with
it.
it.
We're
Yeah.
doing it.
Hey, who's paying for it?
Exactly. I'm paying for this trip, and you love it.
Yeah.
So, anyways, okay. So
Yeah.
Odyssey.
Okay, so
Yes.
I'm gonna back up.
Okay.
So last June,
Mm-hmm.
we met for the first time. President Carter said, "Okay, I'm gonna put you guys you two guys together
Okay. Oh.
and just
sure.
go do this."
Okay.
And so we sat together and just kind of brainstormed. What could a pre-college course that's really Lawrence-y, that's something new, something we haven't done before, like just what could it look like?
Yeah.
And so we were just thinking and dreaming, and Elizabeth came up with this idea of the Odyssey Immersion Program.
Okay.
So the framework was really architected by Elizabeth. And then once the framework was created, then she leveraged her amazing faculty relationships to bring program material together for the framework.
That is so cool. She doesn't give herself enough credit.
So it's
Props to
just
you.
been amazing to be a part of this experience.
So let me ask you something that I just thought of, and please forgive me if this sounds really dumb, but it sounds like when you guys got kind of paired up there, you're not really even from the same worlds in terms of your actual job titles, right?
Correct.
So they just kind of like matched you up because it was like, this is going to be this, these two are going to come up with some cool stuff.
Disruptors.
I hope so. Disrupto. Change agents.
Yes.
Yes.
Ooh,
I like that.
Yes.
I love that. We need more of that in the world.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That is so cool.
And if I get a little blushy or nervous when Trevor gives me accolades, it's because Trevor gives me accolades on the daily. And none of this work would be possible without Trevor.
Oh,
He's
a
given me the
great
language.
collaboration.
Right. He's given me the language to be
Sure.
able to really advocate for what we need from
Sure.
the institution.
sure.
On the business side of the house.
Yes. Yep. That's awesome. That's so great.
Yeah.
It's so great when people honestly like get matched up to work together in some capacity and it actually really works, because it doesn't always work. Right. I mean, we all know that. So
Yeah.
this
Right.
is-
And it makes you so thankful when it
does. Yeah,
Like,
it's like,
wow,
oh my gosh, this
so
is
awesome.
great. And the people that you work with, I actually said this to Nick and my other team managers when I was in Disney. I said, I'm having so much fun, but I actually really, I miss you guys. I like working with you guys. I like coming in here every day. I do. I mean, sure, we all have our moments. And there's tough moments and things, but overall, I really enjoy being here. When you enjoy what you're doing, makes such a difference, right? And that's why you should all stay in school, kids.
Yes.
Go to Lawrence,
Yes.
get your degree, right?
Yes.
And do things that you want to do.
Well, and that's kind of what the Odyssey program does. It
Okay.
gives them a taste.
A taste.
Of, a really good taste of
Okay.
what a multidisciplinary liberal arts, small private
Sure.
school education would look like.
Okay.
And what it would look like to actually apply.
Okay.
Going through that process.
Really?
So, yeah.
Okay. So yeah. So what happens? What happens if I sign up for this? What am I doing?
Oh my gosh. So this is 3 of the most transformative weeks of your entire life.
Ooh. Okay.
You get to spend a week on campus
Okay.
at Lawrence.
Okay.
And these are with people who are like-minded, intellectually curious, bright people who are ready to learn and engage over the summer. And they're from all over the country. Like, that's the hope, that we have a far reach.
Sure.
Then they spend some time at our campus in Door County. So they'll have an opportunity to visit Bjork, London, which is right on the shores of Lake Michigan.
So cool.
Pretty incredible. And you are never going to believe what we will do in the 3rd week. And That is to get on an airplane and go to London, England.
Shush.
Right?
Nice.
To take our learning globally and outside of the classroom.
This is amazing.
We are so excited about it. And I think what's special is not just that we are able to participate at all of these amazing locations. It's the fact that they are led by 3 faculty from 3 different disciplines.
Yes.
And so,
Right.
you know, we have this beautiful interdisciplinary approach to every question that we ask.
Sure.
We have a class that's, you know, focused on the cosmos, for example. And we have
So cool.
right? Well, we have a physicist in our department, our physics department at Lawrence University, Dr. Megan Pickett, who will be leading that class. Also, she is a NASA scientist, right? So you're learning from the best. And her collaborators on that are also from art history and from English.
Wow.
And so, you know, when you're thinking about the cosmos, it's not just looking at the stars, but it's contemplating your place within that.
Sure.
And so folks from these other disciplines are going to help us to tell that story and to write that narrative as we're looking through a telescope.
That is so cool. This feels like really, really cool and really like smart.
So
I love
smart,
this.
right?
I love it. No, this is so great. This is so great. So I'm assuming there's a certain capacity on this, right? A certain number of kids can get in for this, right?
Right.
Okay.
So they should rush out and sign up today.
Okay.
Please,
Like,
yes.
sign up right away.
Check
kind of
out
thing.
summer.
Sure.
Summer at
Yes.
Lawrence.
Summer at Lawrence.
Yeah, we're capping these courses so that it can be a really intimate experience.
Sure.
And that is also true to a liberal arts education. It's true to your experience at Lawrence University. You do not have a class with 400 kids in it. You know, even our intro courses are quite small. So in this 3-week experience, you know, you may be with about 20 other kids
Sure.
and those 3 faculty. So when you split up to have small group conversations, you're talking about really intimate one-on-one conversations with just a couple other people.
I really like that. I've heard from more and more people these days that, you know, the large university setting and the 400 people in a lecture hall can just be so overwhelming. I think there's a fit for everybody, right? Nobody is the same, but I think that can be, for me, I know I would much prefer the smaller, you know, learning atmosphere and more one-on-one and things like that. So very, very cool. I mean, this is going to be so exciting, you guys.
It is, and for the kids, really, for the students, it's going to be amazing.
It's
because
amazing that you're doing all this.
not only will they mix and mingle with the students who are in the class that they're taking or the course, but they'll also have the opportunity to mix and mingle with other participants in the off hours. So really the idea is that it's a huge coming together of different cultures, different perspectives.
Sure.
Not only the courses are interdisciplinary, but everyone brings their own perspective on things. And it reminds me of Andy Mast's, which is really just creating artwork together
Sure.
with collaborating with other students together to create an artwork, which is just amazing.
That's so great. I love that.
So like Ascent, we have 4 different programs, and Trevor's describing Illuminate,
Okay.
which brings together, you know, people from the conservatory, from art, and from dance.
Cool.
To really explore your creativity in these
Sure.
deep,
That's neat.
multi-dimensional ways.
Yeah. That's so cool. I want to be a kid.
Yeah.
I want to be a kid again. I want to be going into high school. Go
So-
do this.
Yeah.
It's really cool, the things that are out there now. And so is the goal to, you know, hopefully get more kids interested in Lawrence? I mean, at the end of the day, you want to get,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Locally and nationally. And actually we opened up when we sort of launched our marketing in late December. It was global. And we
Okay.
got a lot of feedback actually from across the world.
That's awesome.
Yeah, the Middle East,
That's
Europe,
really cool.
Asia. Yeah, a lot of interest.
Yeah.
So
I mean, you get a lot of students from everywhere, right? Which is so awesome.
Yeah.
It's so great. It's so funny because, you know, it's like sometimes we drive downtown. I mean, because again, I grew up like in Appleton, right? And you just kind of like, you don't forget, but you know what I mean? It's just there, right? And you think about it and it's like, this is a really well-renowned university that people come from all parts of the globe to experience. And it's right in our backyard. That's
It
so
is
cool.
right in our backyard.
Yes.
It's the #1 small liberal arts college, private college in the state of
That's
Wisconsin.
awesome.
And we forget that. And I think that's part of this as well, is to help the community be more involved with what we're doing. And we're, giving young people an opportunity to come to our campus and see what it is
Sure.
that we do.
Sure.
And of course, getting more students is important. But today, you see kids transferring a lot more than
Yeah.
we used to.
Sure.
And how great would it be as a family to actually have an opportunity to go to a college campus, to take a course that will bear college credit
Sure.
on that campus and see, is this right for me?
I like that.
And if you fall in love, then you know exactly where you're going to be
Yep.
in another year or two.
I like that.
And I think for parents, they're part of the draw of the Odyssey program is that they know their students going to be able to graduate faster. Coming
Yes.
in, yeah.
I like
with
that. So
college
you're
credit.
getting some college credit. You're also getting to kind of, like you said, kind of dip your toes in and figure it all out, which I love. I always joke about how I'm like, I need to know where I'm parking, where I go in, how I order. I don't want there to be any surprises with these things in life, right? And so I think getting that, like, that kind of, again, just like getting, I don't know, that learning about it firsthand before you actually fully commit, I think is huge. It's a big commitment, right? I mean, once you do it. So, very, very, very cool.
So this year we're starting with London.
Okay.
Next year, maybe another interesting global destination that we haven't figured out yet.
That is so cool.
But why London?
Yeah, why London?
Why London?
Also,
Because
I wanna go.
we have a London center.
You
Lawrence-
do?
Yes.
Yes. So Lawrence students have the opportunity to live and learn here in Appleton. Most of them will go and spend time in Door County
Okay.
at our campus there.
Sure.
And then they have an opportunity to go study abroad at our campus in London. So this gives, incoming students and people in the community an opportunity to see exactly what you could do as a Lawrence student.
This is so cool. Honestly, though, another thought that just came to my head is I'm so glad that you guys get out and promote these things. First of all, that you come up with them. Thank you. And then, and that you care enough to do all of this and promote them throughout the community. Because I feel like when I was 100 years ago as well, when I was in school, it wasn't really made very well known what was all going on. And it was just kind of like, okay, maybe I'll go to college here, maybe I'll go there, and you just sort of like, and man, I wish I had some of these, like I said, I wish I had some of these opportunities back then, but I'm so glad you guys are doing it now. That's honestly, it's so great. London is like, honestly, #1 spot that I want to go to. What are you guys going to do there? Are you going?
Absolutely. We'll both be there.
You're both
What
going.
do we call ourselves? The teddy bears?
We call ourselves the Mama Bears.
Okay. Oh, yes.
So we'll have 2 Mama Bears that
Okay.
are basically just kind of
Yep.
overseeing
Sure.
everything. Not too far out front.
Yep.
Not too
Yep.
far in the back.
Yep.
Just right in the middle.
Yep.
Good
Okay.
for a hug.
Yep. We can go up. We can come back.
Yep. Yep. I love that.
Protect, provide,
Uh-huh.
all that good stuff.
Yeah.
So we'll be doing excursions.
So cool.
We'll be studying in London, downtown. And each course will have their excursions that kind of are paired with the program itself. So there's a conceptual tie between where they go, what they experience with the coursework. So, Invisible Worlds, Visible Impact is a really interesting Odyssey course that we're offering that I love the tie to London. It's really a look at how microbes have societal impacts and the relationship of microbiology to waterways. And so we're looking at like the waterways here in Appleton, Lake Michigan. When we go to Bjorklanden, we'll be looking at microbes in Lake Michigan. We go to London, we'll be looking at microbes in the waterways in London.
That's so cool.
So I think a lot of the excursions will be tied to, like, they might take a boat trip or a cruise
Nick,
or
I
something.
feel like this is like so up your alley.
Yeah? I've been to London thrice now.
Thrice? Well, what the heck?
Yeah.
I really
I
need
love
to
London.
get there.
It's a beautiful city.
That is so cool, though, that you're offering all of this summer. Like, what a great opportunity.
Well, we're
mean-
experimenting. We were just talking this morning. Like we've kind of been assigned to pilot things, kind of like a startup, and we're just seeing, like, is this going to work?
Sure.
How do we pivot?
Yeah.
And as we move further along in the course of development, there's a certain urgency to
Sure.
like tweak this,
Right.
pivot here, but. Yeah, we're just learning as we go. We're experimenting with
Isn't that
what the
fun,
market's
though?
going to respond to.
Yep.
So
I love
yeah.
that. That's what, I mean, I think that's like what fascinates me more than anything is just as I go through business. And that's why I love talking to other businesses and charitable organizations and things, because it's so fun, like hearing about everybody's journeys and where it got started, where an idea came from, and then where it is today, and then like what you've learned along the way, right? Because it's never, I mean, I shouldn't say never, but I think most of the time it's never just a real easy little, lateral line from one to the other. There's a lot that happens in the middle, right?
Which is also interesting because, again, we were just saying this morning, the planning for next year starts next month.
Sure.
So we're already like
Right.
March is when we start planning for
Next year.
summer.
So like everything for this summer is planned.
Pretty much
Yeah,
planned.
we're pretty much planned and
Little
done.
tweaks here and there, but
Sure.
otherwise it's kind of off.
Right.
So, but yeah, what it's going to look like next year, we already know it's going to look different next year than it is this year.
That is so cool. I feel like you guys are going to have like registration is going to be just off the chart. Seriously, I think it's the coolest thing ever.
Thank
We
you.
do too. We
Everybody
hope
should
so.
take these opportunities.
Absolutely. I think one challenge,
Yeah.
if I can speak about challenges here.
Absolutely,
I think one
please.
challenge is that it's not inexpensive, right? You can imagine going to Europe, college credit.
Sure.
And so how do you, as a family member, buy in to that? I recently sent a kid to Europe, actually. And it was like a pill to swallow, right? But I learned that you can tap into your 529s.
Okay.
If you've put money away from college, if a
Sure.
program is credit bearing, which ours is, you can use some of those funds early.
Oh, nice.
And you can use some, you can use all.
Okay.
But I think that's just a really nice way for families who are saying, oh, I'm hearing this on the podcast, let's send them, but
Right.
oh, I have to sign up in a month.
We should tell Evelyn. She's our intern.
Evelyn, our summer intern, did she just walk in?
She did.
Oh my gosh, we should send her.
We're sending her to
She's
England.
So great. We'll be like, Evelyn, guess what?
Is she in high school?
She is. She's great.
Ooh,
She's
great
16.
news.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Perfect.
The
She's
target
smart as a
person.
whip. Yes.
Wouldn't it be nice if you just did that for her?
Wouldn't that be?
We could sign you up today.
I
Yes.
know. Let me show you all how easy this is.
Live on the show.
Alive
Yes.
right now. Oh my
Yes.
God, that's hilarious. That's
Oh.
awesome. But what a great, I mean, honestly, again, what a great experience. And again, you're doing the aviation program again, right? That's part of the Ascent.
Ascent.
So we have
Summer
Ascent
Institute.
and we have Odyssey. That is just so, so cool. Anything else you guys want to share with us? Anything else cool coming up?
Wow. Again,
I mean,
have
that's a
to.
lot, you
It
guys.
is a lot. I just have
That's
to
a
give
lot.
Elizabeth more kudos
Okay.
because there's so much. No, it's just the truth.
Okay.
There's so much involved. I mean, this has been a 7-month, basically full on,
Sure.
full court press to get here.
Sure.
And there's so much that goes on behind the scenes. Like, I can't think of a single department in the institution that hasn't contributed to where we are right
Oh,
now.
I love that.
So, and that's really just breaking down silos,
Yeah.
Spearheading collaboration. I mean, we talk about being interdisciplinary, like just getting this thing off and running has been a kind of a case study
Sure.
of how
Sure.
internal interdisciplinary
Right.
activities are required. And
Right.
we can't do this on our own. Like we need everybody to chime in and
Isn't
pitch
that
in.
so rewarding?
It
That's
is.
so great
Yeah.
when everybody actually like pitches in, works together, and you're like, this is cool. Everybody's on board.
Mm-hmm.
On board and so generous with their time, with their knowledge.
Sure.
We interviewed people who had done summer programs before just to get a sense of like what works, what are the pitfalls.
Sure.
And people have just been absolutely incredible. And when you asked what else to talk about, I would have said the same thing, Trevor, that I really hope people look at us and say, okay, magical things are possible when you play with people outside of your own silo. I mean, this has just been an incredible relationship, and I think an incredible product created because of it.
That's
Because
so cool.
here's an example.
So true.
We'll bring something to a team member's attention, and there's typically like a precedent, a historical precedent that's in place. We're a 177-year-old institution, right?
Yes.
But with doing something new, and with the team that we've assembled, there's usually someone's questioning, well, okay, since we're doing this new thing, let's question, instead of just assume we're going to do it the same way, let's question if there's a better way we can do this. So a lot of our work has been like, okay, we're going into the unknown. We're saying, yeah, like there is an opportunity to do this better.
I love
which is
that.
kind of it's honestly a little scary.
Yes.
Because there's always a time. There's a critical path to getting this thing done.
Correct.
And there's like, okay,
Right. There's like a deadline.
There's a deadline,
There's also
yes.
like, are we do? I
right,
get
and
it.
if we're gonna do it, and if we're gonna tweak it, if we're gonna do something new, that now's the time.
Right. Right.
So
But there's still like this
Yes.
actual. Right. No, I
Yeah.
totally get that.
yeah,
That is fun. It's fun though, isn't it?
it's fun. It's fun. Like
He's like,
yeah.
it's fun.
It's
yeah.
a lot. It's crazy.
It sounds really cool. It sounds really, really cool. Elizabeth, tell us a little bit about like a day in one of your classes. I know that's totally off topic, but it just feels like fun.
A day in a class. Well, I think it depends on the class.
Okay, so you're teaching different things.
I teach a lot of different classes.
Okay.
One that I'm excited to tell you about
Okay.
is my brain and behavior class. It's a lab course. I teach it every other year.
Okay.
And I was awarded a grant last academic year to redesign it to include high school students as partners in the process.
Cool.
So the college students are doing these research projects
Okay.
based around an understanding of the brain behavior relationship. You know, what happens if there is, God forbid, some sort of injury to the brain? What does that mean downstream for behavior?
Sure.
And we study that in the laboratory. They develop a project around a question about a particular brain region.
Okay.
And then they implement this research project, bringing in students. And we teach, you know, what's cool is that we teach different aspects that are so applied and practical for students, depending on where they're going after. You know, we teach, I buy pig's feet, and we slice them up and stitch them up so that
I
they can
love
learn,
this.
you know, aseptic surgical techniques. They learn about anesthesia. They get to administer anesthesia.
Oh
to
my
rodents.
gosh, that is so cool.
So it's just a really cool class,
For
and I'll
real.
tell you that working with the students at Appleton East has been just a tremendous joy. Because my students, when they present, they're not only sharing information that they've learned with me. You know, it's like, okay, I'll tell my teacher I learned this thing that I memorized, but they have an accountability buddy. You know, they have someone else that they're responsible for their learning.
Sure.
And the high school students ask phenomenal questions, and you know, outcomes from that collaboration have just been
Oh, I'm sure. It's
incredible.
great.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yes.
I love this. I feel like, you know, just ever since you came along, Trevor, to Lawrence, things have just
Oh my gosh.
for real.
President Carter. President Carter is the impetus.
All right. Well, thank you, President Carter, and all of you for doing all of these amazing things. It's so neat to have a community that does so many cool things. And if we could just get rid of winter, I would never want to live anywhere else. I'm just going to have to be a snowbird when I get a little older for a couple months out of the year. But most of the year, gosh, we have so many, there's just so many amazing things happening right here in the Fox Cities. And that's why I love it. I love the 920. Right?
I love it.
Yeah.
This is so great. I'm so excited. I can't wait to hear, like, you guys are going to have to come back and tell us after these summer programs. I want to hear results. I want to hear everything. I think it's going to be fantastic. Just fantastic. Okay, so people go on your website, but what is the easy, I know, you get on a website and there's a lot of different places to go. So where are they going to sign up?
Summer at lawrence.edu.
Summer at lawrence.edu. That's easy. Summer at Lawrence.
Everything's there.
.edu, and just go on there and
Just
find out everything.
scroll to your heart's content.
I'm like, I can't, honestly, I'm so excited for next year because I'm going to sign Jay. Like, Jay, my kid, will be
Yeah.
thrilled with this stuff. Thrilled.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyone who likes Pokemon Go,
Oh.
sign up for
what?
GIS mapping.
I was just going to say, when you just,
Are we talking about like open street maps and all that stuff?
he loves everything Pokemon. Everything. So, yeah, this will all be
Well,
right
how
up
do
his
you
alley.
build your own map, right? Not just use somebody else's, but even create your own. It's gonna be
These
wild.
people are smart. Really smart. I love this. It's so fun. I love talking to people. They always say put yourself in rooms with people that are, doing something a little bit more than you are, a little bit, smarter than you are. And I think that is so important in life.
That reminds me of your grant. Because when I've heard, I don't know all the research, but I've heard that, creativity peaks at a very young age. And so getting high schoolers, like when you say that, I'm thinking, oh my gosh, how amazing is it just being around the university with,
Yes.
obviously the collegiate population, but also high schoolers. They mean, even in the aviation camp last year, you could see just within the people that were the students that were part of that camp, it's just the creativity is through the roof.
That's awesome.
And as an adult, you're like, oh no, I've lost it.
Right?
It's,
Yes.
So we have to work a little bit harder as
Yep.
we get older to,
Yeah.
to keep it
That's so
to
great.
keep it going.
But it's so great too, again, because like you guys providing these opportunities, I'm sure it also keeps you really in the fresh and in the loop about all of it too, right? Because it's like kids kind of keep you young, right?
They do. And this is an opportunity to play. I
Yeah.
would say we haven't been working hard. We've been playing really hard.
Yeah.
That's true.
See, but that's what, again, this is what I tell my kids this all the time. It is so important that you find work that you love. Because if you find work that you love, it is a completely different experience. And I've had jobs in my past that I think most of us have, right? Where whether it was your first job or just, your college job or things like that. But they definitely taught me that I wanted to find something that I loved. It's so important.
And it's a journey.
Yeah,
Right.
it is. No, you're absolutely
You don't
right.
know, but-
Sometimes you think you know, right? And then you have no idea. Right out of high school, I actually went to hair school for a little while. My family still sings Beauty School Dropout to me. Yep. I was going to be I thought I had it all planned out. And then I went to hair school for a little bit, and I realized I'm not really very good at this, to be honest. I just wasn't. I'm not very, even to this day, my daughter's like, can't you do a better French braid? I'm like, no, this is it. This is all you get from me, sorry. It just wasn't my thing. It just wasn't my thing. And, now I look back, and I'm so glad that I don't do that. I think the people that do it, one of my best friends owns a hair salon. I think they're amazing. For me to stand all day and just keep talking to people over and over and over. And I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I love chatting with you guys. I love doing this. But then I get to go back to my office and be a little introvert again for a while, right? Before I have to do my next thing. And I couldn't. So I'm so glad. Like, life works out, right? But it's a series of trying things.
Totally. Speaking of hair,
Yeah.
you've heard this story.
Oh, okay.
My son started a pop-up barber shop.
Shush.
Yeah. At his school. He's a freshman.
I feel. Okay, wait.
He just cuts people's hair
What's
at school.
What?
Like in the
has
bathroom?
This been featured in the.
In the,
Has this been featured in the news?
all over the school.
Has this been featured somewhere? I feel like I read about
No.
this. Oh, maybe I dreamt.
It should be featured.
Yeah.
Sorry, this is my shameless plug.
It
No,
is
I love
now.
this.
This is my shameless
Yeah,
plug.
right. Okay. He started his own little.
Within, yeah. Yeah.
He's just cutting people's hair.
He just shows up with some clippers and just buzzes people's hair. It's
I
great.
love that.
He's the fade king. He can do any fade.
That is so cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Is he a little entrepreneur?
He's a little, yeah. Just, I mean, he's not asking for any money. but
Okay.
You
Really?
know, it's
He should be.
no. He
Yeah,
just shows up and just helps people look good, feel good.
That's so great.
Yeah.
And he's how old?
15.
That's so cool.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Need a little cut, Nick?
need a little cut.
Yeah.
Actually, I do need to get a cut soon.
I always say
This is why he said, Dad, you have to grow your beard so I can practice trimming beards.
yes.
I was like, okay, bro, I can hook you up.
That is so cool. Listen,
Dang.
I've always said I need a mobile hair person. I need a mobile nail person. Just come to me. Please make my life easier. You know, just come in here.
Waxing.
Yes, all the things.
Yes.
Just come here, get it all done. Like, how nice would that be? Or if I had a lot of money, I would get like buy like a strip mall, and it would just be like, again, like hair, nails, waxing, like all of the things that you have to like bounce all over to go do and just get it all done. Like, boom, boom, boom. One appointment's at 9, one's at 10, one's at 11. You know, just get it all done. Beauty is tough.
Beauty is pain, Kelly.
It's pain, as Betsy would tell me. My darling Betsy that owns a hair salon, she would tell me that beauty is pain. I always complain to her when she tries to do different crazy things to me, and then I'm like, ow, that really hurt. And then she says, shut up, beauty is pain. And I'm like, wow,
Yes, ma'am.
thank you for your empathy. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. But anyways, so again, it is summer at
Lawrence.
Lawrence.edu. Right?
That's it.
And that's where they're going to find all the information and they're going to sign up. And I just feel like they're going to have the best summer ever.
Hopefully.
I think it's
The
so
best
cool.
summer
Well, with you
ever.
guys, how could it not be? You're so fun.
Oh, thanks.
For real. It's going to be great. Well, thank you guys so much for being here, sharing your time, your
Thank
knowledge,
you.
all the things. Seriously, I feel like I'm just really around very talented people, and I love it. We're very blessed. And now, speaking of talent,
Yeah.
let's read about Charlie Barron's. He is very talented in his own right. He's hilarious. He had a commercial on the Super Bowl.
Really? Mm-hmm. I must have missed it.
Oh, yeah, it was actually it was pretty funny.
I'll look it up.
I'm campaigning to get Charlie on the podcast. That's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
And so I keep reading from his book, thinking that maybe someday he'll notice us. But really, he's probably just going to be like, well, just keep reading, promote my book. Like, I'll come on once you've read the entire book. All right? Yeah. But it's kind of a funny book. I was shopping one day and I saw this. And now this isn't just the 920, it's the Midwest Survival Guide, okay? But it's pretty funny. How we talk, love, work, drink, and eat. Everything with ranch.
So what's today's chapter?
Okay, today we're talking about retirement. Which is probably a ways off for all of us, considering what we're talking about, what we're doing. But it's something to always keep in the back of our minds, right? So retirement, he says, when you quit working just before your heart does. Wow, Charlie.
Thanks, Charlie.
That is really a lot. Okay, hopefully you quit working and your heart, we're going to say, keeps working for quite a while. Okay?
Yeah.
Congratulations, he says. You've made it to your golden years. It's time for the world's longest coffee break. No pressure, no stress, no heartache. Unless you still fish or hunt or own a boat or root for the Lions. In any case, now what do you do? There are many ways to retire in the Midwest. All right. So He says there's many types of ways to retire as there are fish in Lake Superior. Well, I don't know about that, but okay. Option 1, cabin up north.
Okay.
Up north.
I have one.
When it's time to vacation, Midwest people often head up north to the family cabin. That cabin is likely owned by a very generous retiree. Better bring them a 6-pack and don't drink them all the first night. Results from a Pew research poll conducted while bored in church one time. Oh, wow. So this is a very accurate poll. Show that most parishioners had dreams of buying their own cabin before the homily. But before you think that's disrespectful, it's not, because all cabins are located in God's country. Endless fishing, hunting, boating, skiing, sleeping, and watching the water move has driven many to look out their cubicle, daydream, and scroll Zillow prices. We can help you with that, Nick and I, in sweet anticipation of retiring in a place with terrible email access.
Oh, yeah.
And that is a goal,
Ooh.
right?
And then you can start every email with, sorry, I didn't have internet.
Exactly. And you can end it with, please excuse any typos. I'm sending this from my phone and I'm retired.
From my boat.
From my boat, exactly. Okay, next up is farm life. Whether you're a real farmer looking for better land or a hobby farmer looking to take advantage of lax tax codes, buying a farm after you cash in those decades of Roth IRA contributions isn't a bad way to go. Beware, however, if you fall into the latter category, we can also help you buy a farm too. Just saying. Don't ever pretend you're a real farmer. The real farmers will know, and you don't want to annoy your new neighbors. Farming is a tough business, and while you may share in your mutual love of the countryside, their way of life is tethered to a complicated set of laws and economics that don't always scream R&R. If you go this route, take your new neighbors some beer and jerky. You'll need help when you get your ATV stuck in the river. I don't think farm life is part of my retirement plan.
No.
Any of you?
No,
No.
but I would buy a farm.
You would?
Oh yeah, I would be the annoying one who just buys it
But
to like
gotcha.
have a field.
Right. Me too. That I would do, but I don't want to. No.
No.
Okay, snowbird retirement. This is more,
Oh, yeah.
I think, up my alley. Whether it's Florida, Arizona, I'm going to say Charleston for me, or maybe the Boundary Island in China, there's no shortage of snowbird escapes that could make the perfect winter getaway. Many people keep dual residences, the Midwest for the summer, because you can't beat a Midwest summer, he says, and anywhere else but here for the winter, because, well, Midwest winters. Here are the most popular choices. We've got Florida. East coasters stay on the Atlantic and flock to Southeast Florida. Midwesterners head to Southwest Florida and the Gulf of Mexico. Anything from Venice to Marco Island will do nicely. Cape Coral, Fort Myers, Naples, Punta Gorda, Port Charlotte. Some people complain these towns are boring, flat, featureless land with endless developments and big box stores. But Midwesterners just see it as a warmer version of home. I love it. In Arizona, places like Sun City West near Phoenix are quite common destinations for heartland retirees. And since it's mostly Midwest people there, it's just like the popular villages in Florida. Mm-hmm. And I'm not even going to read the rest of that sentence, but it was very naughty,
meant for the
Charlie.
podcast.
Wow. But it talks about something that might happen in the villages of Florida.
We know about the villages.
Okay. Now, retirement job. This is also something that I think about. Do you guys think about like what your retirement job will
Yes.
be?
Constantly.
Okay. So you've worked your entire adult life imagining how much better things will be when you retire, and then you retire. You spend the first days, few days fly fishing and catching trees. Okay. Mm-hmm. And before you know it, you're watching Days of Our Lives at 2 p.m. on a Wednesday, drying your tears on Fleet Farm receipts. Ooh, that sounds sad.
Yikes.
Maybe work wasn't so bad after all. Time to get a retirement job. Odds are you'll want a job where you can talk to people to take some pressure off of your significant other. Bait shop cashier, Uber driver, Fleet Farm, the help desk at the airport, ticket person in the state park, or even the highly coveted key guy at the hardware store. Unlock your retirement job today. Okay, and last but not least, the highway cabin. What if you've spent your entire life in one location and have a lot of traveling to do while your body still allows it? Maybe an RV is the way to go. You can live your retirement years the way Willie Nelson does, on a tour bus. Just make sure to hide your psychedelics better than he did, or just go the speed limit when you're driving through Texas. I love it. What would be your retirement job, do you think?
Ooh. Artist.
So you have like a good retirement job, okay? Like,
It's okay.
what do you
I
want
want
to
to be
do?
a park ranger.
I love that. Those are both like actually really nice,
Oh yeah.
high achieving retirement jobs. Do you know what I want to do? I want to work at Kohl's, you guys. I want to work at Kohl's. I want to check people out at the checkout line. Just have some interaction.
Yeah.
I want to punch a clock. I want to check people out, talk to people, and then I want more than anything.
You want the discount.
I want the discount. I want the Kohl's cash.
Yeah.
But more than anything else in this whole wide world, I want to circle on that bottom of that receipt like they do with their marker when you're going through the checkout at Kohl's and say, today you saved $400 million by shopping at Kohl's,
Under
right? Because
3
they always
t-shirts.
do that. Exactly. And they circle it. And then they also like highlight where you can call if you'd like to give them a good review for your survey. I want to do that with the marker. That just seems, honestly, it seems fun to me and rewarding. I want to staple the receipt to the Kohl's cash. I want to hand it to you. At the end of my shift, I want to punch out.
Done.
I don't want to think about it until next time.
It's perfect. Have you ever worked retail before?
Yes. In my very early years. I didn't mind it at all. I think I would flourish.
I think you would too.
Not now, but someday. Someday. So that's my big ambition. Nick, what about you when you retire? You're a long
Yeah,
ways
I haven't
away,
really
sir.
put thought into it
Yeah,
yet.
you're a long ways away.
I mean, my first job was at Fleet Farm, so maybe I'll go full
full circle,
with it.
right back to the old Fleet Farm.
Yeah.
Yes. I love it. Oh my gosh. These two are like, they have like great ambitions. And I'm like, I want to work at Kohl's.
I would do retail.
Would
I
you?
would totally do.
Same.
Oh yeah. It's quick. You help people.
Yes.
They're happy.
Yes. That's what I'm saying. Like, I think it's not easy. It's just that it's different. And I love the idea of, as much as I absolutely love what I'm doing right now, I love the idea of someday like having something where I do something, but then I can like shut it off for a little while. Because what I'm doing right now, I don't really turn off. And that's okay for now. But I can't do that forever. Okay. Well, that was fun. Should we talk about what's happening this weekend?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's see what's happening this weekend in the 920.
Okay.
All right, so this weekend we have a Friday the 13th coming up, but then we also are following that with Valentine's Day.
Okay.
On Saturday.
Oh, yeah, Friday the 13th.
Yeah. So our first thing here is Valentine's Day weekend at the Forge Kitchen and Parlor with Daisy's Bloom Bar. Friday and Saturday, 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. This is at 123 East Wisconsin Avenue, Appleton. Love is in full bloom at Forge Kitchen and Parlor. Join us February 13th and 14th for a Valentine's Day 3-course dinner, thoughtfully designed for a perfect night out with your favorite people. Savor a romantic dining experience featuring rich flavors, cozy ambiance, and dishes meant to be shared and enjoyed together. To make the evening more special, they've partnered with Daisy's Bloom Bar, offering optional floral table add-ons both nights and a pop-up flower shop outside. This is perfect for surprising your Valentine or taking a little love home with you. The Forge Kitchen and Parlor is the place to be this Valentine's Day. Admission is $100 per plate. Holy cow. Additional price for
great.
floral arrangements from Daisy's Bloom Bar.
Very cool. And the sign up for that will be in our newsletter.
Yes.
That's awesome. All right. Also happening this weekend, Family Valentines at the Building for Kids. Saturday, 9 to 4, 100 West College Ave. Join us on Saturday from 9 to 4 for family-friendly Valentines at the Building for Kids. Enjoy a day of themed activities. You get to do Valentine's Day cards, a love potion in the studio, healthy activities using heart rate monitors in the lab, and heart-healthy smoothies. That's so neat. The event is free with a paid membership of general admission or a Building for Kids membership. No pre-registration is required. So that's really cool. So that's happening this Saturday.
Cool. All right, I have
Stop. I just read the title for the next
Yeah?
one.
Paint with Puppies,
No, you can't.
RPAC Animal Rescue fundraiser.
Oh, we love them, by the way. They've been on our podcast, and they
Yeah.
do such great things for
brought
the
puppies.
animals.
Sunday at 3:30. This is 927 Oregon Street in Oshkosh. An event that will make your heart explode. Paint with some sweet little puppies. This is a very special event at Fire Escape with very limited seating. Make sure to grab your tickets right away as we have no way to know when we will have puppies again. Puppies are subject to change before event if adopted. The entire $8 registration fee will be donated to the nonprofit organization we're supporting, Our Pack Animal Rescue. Then you can choose to paint any project, prices will vary, or choose to create a cute "Home is where the dog is" sign during checkout.
How cute. Paint the puppies. Like, for real. Come on.
Yeah. Event starts at 3:30, and the puppies are arriving shortly after, giving you enough time to select a project,
I love this.
find a seat, and start your project. Our plan is to have about 5 puppies visit for about an hour and a half. They will make their way around each table for short visits.
I'm in.
We are extremely excited and expect to sell out of this event, so please be sure to register right away. Every $8 registration fee will be donated. Yeah, we saw that part.
Our Pack. Yep.
This does not include
great.
the price of your pottery.
Okay.
And yeah,
Sure.
that's it.
Very, very cool.
Do the puppies paint?
You know, I was kind of thinking, like, do you get like a cute little paw print?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
The tail
I know.
is the brush.
That's the
You
cutest
just-
thing ever.
I
Oh
could
my
see this
gosh.
going in so
We
many
could. I know.
different
I was gonna say we
directions.
could really, brainstorm on this. This sounds so great. Painting with puppies, awesome. Galentine's candle making workshop. Got to remember, this is Valentine's weekend, so there's all kinds of,
Yeah.
love is in the air. Sunday, 1 to 3. This is 103 West North Water Street in New London. Warm up your winter with a cozy hands-on candle making experience. So this is candle making. This is hosted by Water Street Candle Bar and 50 Shades of Confidence Boudoir Photography. What to expect? Create and take home your custom candle. I know. Choose your own scents, play games, and win prizes. There's going to be mimosa bar and snacks, a relaxing, creative escape from the winter chill. $45 per person. And the link, again, to sign up will be in our newsletter that we send out to everybody. Grab your friends. Come enjoy a fun, unique winter workshop that you won't want to miss. Very cool, huh? There's a lot of neat things happening. One other thing that I would like to add for my little Valentine's Day celebration, we are going Friday night to St. Norbert's to the candlelight Coldplay experience, I guess. It's like a acoustic, Coldplay, violins, cellos, that kind of thing in the
Wow.
candlelight
Fun.
at St. Norbert's. I know. I was like, this sounds so cool. And I've always wanted to go to one, and I'm really excited. So I'll report back next week.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Are you guys doing something fun for Valentine's?
Florida.
There you go. There you go.
Getting out of here.
I love it. Mhm.
I'm painting my puppy. Yes.
He's like, well, I'm painting puppies. I mean, duh.
Yeah.
Well, Nick, what about you? Are you going to be painting puppies?
Oh, well, tonight we're going to Hamilton.
Tonight you're going to Hamilton.
And
Yeah.
then this weekend we'll do a dinner.
Which is so great. We went to Hamilton on Thursday, and it is phenomenal. So good. So good. You guys will love it. So, all right. Well, I hope everybody has a fantastic weekend. Thank you again so
Thank
much,
you, Kelly.
Trevor,
Thank you.
Dr. Elizabeth. And this has been so great. And I can't wait to see everybody sign up. And like I said, we're going to have you back maybe in the fall, and we can hear all about the summer programs at Lawrence.
That'd be
All right.
amazing.
Cool.
Thank you.
Sounds great. Thank you, guys. Have a great weekend.
You too.
Thank you for listening to our podcast. To contact the Kelly Davies Homes team for all of your buying and selling needs, call 920-791-9047. Find us on Facebook at the Kelly Davies Homes team or go to kellydavieshomes.com.